So, meditation is all about inner joy, the never ending inner peace and inner joy. And we all deserve that a lot. And it is abundantly available to each one of us equally. What is required to experience it? Nothing. Simply silence. Simply silencing our mind. So, with our closed eyes, let us silence our mind to an extent that we lose our identity. Who are you? You're the silence. You're that nothingness. You're that joy. You're that emptiness. And we truly can experience that. So simply observe your breath. Normal, natural breath. And we drop everything else. Everything else has no significance now. Who are you? What is your age? You're a male, female, your nationality, your work, your past. It has no significance because we all want to experience the emptiness. How can we experience empty when we take these things there? I am so and so. We cannot experience emptiness because you become that so and so. I'm a husband, I'm a wife, all these things, anything of this. We drop them off. Simply the breath, normal, natural breath. That's where we begin. That's where we merge. Just be with the breath. Any thought any memory you become aware of, talk to it, tell to it that you want to experience emptiness, that you want to experience inner peace, that you are here to experience the inner silence, and they will give the way. And you come to the breath, normal, natural breath. Again and again, like a kid. The same thing again and again. The kid doesn't need so many toys, just one toy again and again, days and years they play. And so we have our breath. Again and again we return to the breath. Normal, natural breath. Just be with your breath. Last 2 minutes. Slowly bring back your awareness. And in this last 1 minute, let us express our gratitude to every experience of our life Let us express gratitude to everyone we have come across in our lives, our family members, our friends, colleagues, everyone who were part of our life. Let us express gratitude. Let us now express our gratitude to all the masters, visible, invisible, all the support we perceived and not perceived of. Be grateful. Let us be grateful to the nature for all the abundance, and to Mother Earth for continuously taking care of us. Last 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 'You may now place your hands over your eyes. Whenever you are ready, you may open your eyes and take off your hands. Kindly have some water. Hope you all had a wonderful meditation. Now I pass over to Madhu, who will be reading to us a wonderful article. Yes, Sharuji, do you want to share something?
Yes, sir. Hi. Hello, everybody. Ram, sir, thank you so much for the meditation, and Madhugaru also, thank you so much. So, may I say something that has been there in my mind since the morning? Is it okay if I say it here?
Yeah.
So, this is, I hope you won't mind me saying this here in front of everybody.
Please go ahead.
Okay. So, I'm mustering up my courage and strength to say, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Madhu Garu. Happy birthday,
birthday.
dear Madhu Garu. Happy birthday to you. So, this is for Madhu Garu, and I just want to say a few words if you will allow me. Is it okay if I say that?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is dedicated to Madhu Garu, and since it's her birthday, so this is something that I want to read out to her. So, we never thank the sun enough for all it does for us, for all the light it shines around, for the warmth and the beauty and love. It just hangs there every day, a sparkle in the sky. We never stop to thank it though, as it just goes burning by. I think people like you are like the sun in this way or another. We relish your beauty, we bask in your warmth, but never say that to you. So today I take this chance to say that I love you, and we all very fortunate to have you and Ram Garu in our lives. So thank you, and thank you.
Wow.
Sorry.
Thank you so much, Charu. Wonderful.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
You gave a surprise. I was like waiting. What is she going to share? With such tone. So
I
thank
was
you
like,
so much. Thank you.
I was like, कुछ तो surprise plan करना चाहिए ना at this day. I mean, it was like so serious. वही meditation हो रहा है, but I wanted to make it very very special. So I just thought that चलो आज का time यहीं पे. So there will be
Wow.
so many people who will be listening, and they will know that it is our mentor's birthday, it's our guide's birthday, it's our teacher's birthday, it's the sun that always shines but never says or speaks anything. So you are that sun who never asks for anything. So we are giving you love today, loads and loads of love, loads and loads.
Thank you so much, Charu. Received all the love from everyone.
Yes.
So
and,
thank
and
you.
here, this is Lord Shiva, so he's
Wow.
also giving so much of love to
Wow.
you.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you, Charu.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It's really wonderful. So, wow.
Happy birthday, Madhu ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
much, Pavni
Thank you,
garu.
Charu ma'am. Yeah.
We
Many,
all
many
pray
happy returns
together
of the day.
actually. Happy birthday, Mataji.
Thank you so much. Thank
I'm
you.
not going, Madhu, I'm not going to ask you, how are you today? Okay.
I'm always great, Malti ji.
I like your
like
laughter.
as always.
Your laughter when I asked that. And very, very happy birthday to you.
Thank
and
you.
many, many more to come.
Thank you so much, Malti ji. Thank you. So wonderful.
Keep laughing.
Yes. Yes. Thank
Hello,
you.
happy birthday, ma'am, Madhu ma'am.
Thank you, Sindhuja. Thank you so much.
You're always an inspiration, and Beam sessions will always make us more better as a person, enlighten us everything. So for me and Sankeet as well.
Oh.
So we were sitting here and meditating today. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sindhuja.
Thank you so much, Madhuji. You're shining today. चमक रहे हो आप सन की तरह जैसे शारू मैम ने कहा. And let the sun always shine more brighter and brighter in each one's life. Thank you so much, and gratitude to you and Ram sir.
Thank you so much, Naina ji. Thank you. So yes, I have received all your love and all your wishes. So it's really amazing to hear from everyone. And yes, there is a lot to do. There is a lot of work to be done, where we need every person on this planet to be happy and healthy. So that's our mission and purpose. And happy that I'm sharing with the family, Beam family here. Thank you so much. So now, without any delay, let us go into the topic sharing of today's, like every day. So I'm going to switch off my video. So this This topic is from this book, Living with the Himalayan Masters. So this is very interesting this interesting experiences of Swami Rama, where he had met so many saints and so many sages and monks in the Himalayas, and he also met Tagore. So he's sharing his own personal journey of what he had experienced with Tagore. So Tagore said, not sacrifice, but conquest. So this is Swami Rama narrating this. When I was a teenager, I often traveled with my brother disciple, Dandi Swami Shivananda of Gangotri, who was about 20 years older than I. Once we went on a journey to Mussoorie, a holiday resort at the foot of the Himalayas. On the way, we stopped at a small town called Rajpur. During those days, Tagore, a famous poet of the East, was staying in a cottage there. My brother disciple was from Bengal and knew Tagore and his family well. So we went to visit him. We were invited to live in the same cottage with him for 2 months. Tagore became fond of me and asked my brother disciple to send me to Shantiniketan, the educational institution he had founded. I strongly felt a desire to visit Shantiniketan and went there in 1940. Rabindranath Tagore, the son of Rabindranath Tagore, Yatindranath Tagore, the son of Rabindranath Tagore, received me and arranged for me to stay in one of the cottages next to Sri Malikji, who was a devout and committed admirer of Tagore and his institute. Shantiniketan was then one of the most beautiful and fascinating ashrams of the world. Several hundred students lived and studied there. Tagore was known as Gurudeva by the students of Shantiniketan and as Thakur by the general public. He was a very gifted poet from Bengal and one of the greatest poets of all times. In the realms of religion, philosophy, literature, music, painting, and education, his many sided, handsome, and towering personality was well known to the world. During the period I lived with Tagore, I was able to observe his devotion to his work. He was always engaged in his daily practice or was busy writing or painting. He spent very few hours in sleep and would not recline in the daytime. The infirmities of age did not change his habits. I looked upon him as an earnest sadhaka, that means a spiritual seeker. It is true that one object of all sadhakas of the world is to be somewhat godlike. It was not necessary for a godlike man like Tagore to imitate other godmen of India in order to express himself. His life was not like that of an ascetics, which is as barren as a desert. Asceticism is the most ancient path of enlightenment, and genuine asceticism is indeed worthy of reverence. Equally worthy is the treading of the more difficult path of remaining in the world while doing one's duties. Tagore believed in living in the world without being of it. Tagore believed in living in the world without being of it. A line from one of his poems: liberation by detachment from the world is not mine. Liberation by detachment from the world is not mine, is highly expressive of his philosophy. The key point of his life was not sacrifice, but conquest. Humanity has seen three kinds of great men. First, those who were gifted and great by birth. Second, those who have attained greatness by sincere and selfless effort. And third, those unfortunate ones on whom greatness is thrust by the press and publicity. Tagore was in the first category, a gifted and highly talented poet and genius. He lived and practiced according to the sayings of the Upanishads. All, whatsoever that moves in the universe, is indwelt by the Lord. Enjoy thou what hath been allotted by him. Covet not the wealth of anyone. I admired Tagore. He was the most universal, encompassing, and complete human being I have known. He was a living embodiment of a whole of humanity, who knew both man and the knower, and the man and the maker. He believed in allowing a person to grow by satisfying both the demands of the society and the need for solitude. Sometimes I used to call him the Plato of the East. His views about the East and West were highly admired by the people of both these cultures. Tagore did not want Westerners to become Easterners in their minds and outward behavior. He wanted the West to join hands with the East in the noble contest for the promotion of the highest ideas which are common to the whole world. According to him, the evolution of man is the evolution of the creative personality. Man alone has the courage of standing against the biological laws. Behind all great nations and noble works done in the world, there have been noble ideas. An idea is that something which is the very basis of creativity. It is true that life is full of misfortunes. It is true that life is full of misfortunes, but fortunate is he who knows how to utilize the ideas which can make him creative. Time is the greatest of all filters, and ideas are the best of all wealth. Fortune is that rare opportunity which helps one to express his ideas and abilities at the proper time. Tagore's philosophies surmounted all the obstacles which at first obscured the truth. According to him, death has for ages been a source of fear and misery because people have not pondered over the truth. Oh, who suffer and fear the approach of death should hear and learn the music of Tagore, which teaches how to lose yourself in the infinite and the eternal. Just tune the chords of your being and make them move in harmony with the music of the cosmos. Every woman and man should strive to secure the light of truth and live simply and wisely for the common good. The rhythm of music supported Tagore's philosophy of life. Music completed his personality. But this is not all. His words and melodies are still going on in the minds of poets and musicians today. Tagore believed that all existences constitute the one organism of the entire cosmos, emitting love as the highest manifestation of its vital energy and having as its soul the center of the spiritual galaxy. The world so far talks only about the religion of God, but Tagore always talked of the religion of man. It is a religion of feeling through aesthetic experience, which represents opinion in its most intense and living stage, offering a far better solution to the ills of life than philosophy and metaphysics. Love of God is a sympathetic and the synthetic response. The finite being is as much a requirement for God as God for the finite being. The soul of the lotus, on blossoming for ages, in which I am bound, as though without escape. There is no end to the opening of its petals, and the honey in it has such sweetness that thou, like an enchanted being, canst never desert it, and therefore thou art bound, and I am, and salvation is nowhere. After staying at Shantiniketan, I decided to leave for the Himalayas to assimilate the ideas I had acquired there and then formulate certain guidelines for my future. I still remember a few striking lines from Tagore's poems. I read in The Problem of Life and the World, the twist of tears and joy. I see before myself the busy feet of the wind, suggesting humanity and law. The wind hastens to the shadow whose passion lies. Shall we go aboard and start anew, O wind, to build again a better life and song? So, this is it, friends. What a wonderful inspiration Tagore is. So, from Swami Rama's perspective, from Swami Rama's stay in Shantiniketan, for what he had stayed and seen Tagore. So wonderful, wonderful to know about Tagore and his message to the world. So thank you so much, friends, for listening. And if there is anybody who wants to share anything, you can just go ahead and unmute yourself, please. There are so many takeaways from this reading. So if you have not read this book, read this book, Living with the Himalayan Masters, every story from this book is a jewel. Like how Swami Rama has gone through and what all he had learned from every master, and it's really amazing. So, anybody wants to share anything, friends? Yeah. So, all right then. So, have a lovely day and a lovely evening. And thank you once again for your wonderful wishes. Let us all get inspired and let us all work towards the religion of humanity. So, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. See you all again tomorrow morning for Master Sharda's session on Celestian Prophecy. It's part 2 of Insight 2 that she is going to share. Till then, namaste. Yes,
Thank
Harita
you,
ji.
Madhuji. Wonderful meditation and wonderful. So, what you read is I want to go through and listen it again. I love the article you read today, but I have to go through once again. So many things, not like
Yeah, there
we have to
is so much.
concentrate in each line, and it is like
Yeah.
so much learning in there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So, namaste, friends.